What is going on, everybody, man? King Recon here to talk about the best-selling manga in flippin' history. The third best-selling comic of all times. We're not talking about anything else, man. We're talking about only one. Ladies and gentlemen, there's only one Piece, man. So technically this week is going to be One Piece X DragonBall, but regardless of that, man, you guys have no idea how hyped I am to sit in front of this camera, bro. I've been dying to talk about or do anything related to One Piece for the past couple days, man. It's been a hectic week thus far, but you know, I got let off, man. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving, so I'm off, and Black Friday I'm off, so it's gonna be a beaut. I mean, I'm gonna have so much fun, man. Call of Duty World War II is having a double XP weekend event. I mean, I'm gonna be into like slow mo bro ponying noobs, man. I mean, it's gonna be a nice week, bro. We got a new One Piece chapter coming out on Friday. It's gonna be GOAT, man. It's gonna be flipping GOAT, son. So I'm gonna come on here and get everything off of my chest that I've been thinking about in terms of the One Piece series. I was gonna originally make this a different video, but I'm not finished making my thoughts for that video. I already have like 2 pages of notes, which should be a fun video whenever I get around to making that Recon piece. It's gonna be a little bit about the future of One Piece and my thoughts on it. I think you guys will be looking forward to that. I'm actually looking forward to seeing what you guys say in response to the video I'm going to be making, that Recon Piece episode. It's been a long time since I made a discussion on a speculation on the future of the series. So I'm still writing that up, and it's actually a lot of fun, man, because I carry this notebook with me to work. So what I do is whenever I think of something new, I'll go into the notebook and be like, okay, let's go ahead and talk about that. Let's talk about that. So it's good, man, and hopefully you guys enjoy the upcoming Recon Piece episodes that I have planned, man. But this week I really wanted to talk about One Piece X DragonBall, because these 2 series have been, I mean, Toei has been making my Saturday nights glorious, man, with Super and One Piece back to back, and that's how I watch it. I watch Super, then I watch One Piece, and it's amazing, man. I love it. Whether I'm coming home from work or whether I'm coming home from a long day, man, we end like somewhere Super and One Piece, man. They always make my Saturdays, and so I wanted to reread, because I haven't read this in a long time, so I wanted to reread the cross Epoch Dragon Ball X One Piece thing that they had, and also, you know, just give my overall thoughts on why these 2 series right now are killing it for me, and why I'm enjoying these 2 series probably more than anything else right now on the market, man. You know, I'm loving it, man. I'm truly loving it. I feel like a kid when I watch Dragon Ball again, bro, and it's great. And of course, One Piece is one of One Piece, you know what I mean? So yeah, man, but before we get into that, I actually have a couple things that happened to me in this past week, but One Piece related. The first thing being, my friend, John, who's in my class, the same class that I was doing the short film. If you guys watched the last Recon Piece episode, we were doing a short film, and he was in the short film with me. And you know, I always talk to him about professional wrestling and whatnot because we're both big wrestling fans. And I found out that he actually watched One Piece as well. And how this came up to be was I was talking about Dragon Ball, and he said, "Yeah, I want to watch that soon," because apparently he's never watched the Dragon Ball series. But instead of watching Dragon Ball, he said he watched Naruto, and then he watched One Piece. Whenever he told me he watched One Piece, man, my eyes went like you know, like the respect level went from, I already respect the man because he likes wrestling, went from here to here, bro. I was like, well, you know the greatness of the best-selling manga in history, you know. So I looked at him, I took a double take. I was like, you watched Marineford? You watched Denny's Lobby? You watched Skypiea? You watched Alabasta, Impel Down, Sabaody, Orwell Park, Drum Island? Like that's what inner me was yelling, man. But I whispered, I was like, you watched The Awesome Sauce, man? And then he said, yeah, man, but he's a dub only. He's a dub only for One Piece. So right now they're in Fishman Island. And he's a dub only for not only just One Piece, but for Naruto as well. And I was like, man, you got a lot of greatness coming from both series, but especially One Piece. Listen, man, from Fishman Island all the way up to where we are right now, my man hasn't seen anything from Punk Hazard or Dressrosa? Or Zoe? Let alone Whole Cake Island, bro. That's my arc. But the man has not seen anything from Punk Hazard or Dressrosa or Zoe. I mean, just Dressrosa by itself, and I was thinking about all these amazing moments he's gonna have to experience Punk Hazard. Punk Hazard in general is beast, man. And then like the final volume of Punk Hazard is 10 out of 10 godly. So like I'm sitting here and I'm like, man, this man has so much greatness in front of him. He hasn't even finished Fishman Island. The ending of Fishman Island is beast. So I'm like, oh man, this man's in for some awesome sauce. But I was just so caught off guard by the fact that this man was actually watches One Piece, and he watches it dubbed. And it caught me off guard. It caught me off guard. But I just a whole new level of respect for the man, bro. I was like, yo, you're a good man, bro. And then when I went to my local Burger King, I had my Zoro keychain that I always have. So there was this dude that, you know, was taking my order, and then whenever I was walking away, he was like, hey, man, nice Zoro keychain. I was like, bro, you watch The Greatness? You know, it's the GOAT, man. And he said, yeah, of course. So, you know, just greatness, man. You know, it's always nice to see that someone else is into the greatness of the one and the only, man. Because I tend to meet a lot of Dragon Ball fans. I tend to meet a lot of Naruto fans. But it's pretty rare to find One Piece fans. And I'm not rare, but whenever you do find One Piece fans, you're like, yeah, like he watched it, man. He watched The Greatness. And you have like a whole bunch of questions in your mind, like, what did you think about this? What did you think about this, man? Are you caught up? But regardless, you know, those are the two things, and they both happened to me in this past week, man. It was quite interesting. It's one of the guys I've known for a while, and one of them I've never even seen before. So it was quite interesting, man. Quite interesting. But yeah, man, when it comes to Dragon Ball and when it comes to One Piece, with the animes in particular, man, because usually, I mean, I always enjoy both series when it comes to their animes as well. But for Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, and you know, for the 520 chapters of Dragon Ball, and then of course for One Piece, man, I preferred the manga for both. I preferred the manga for both. For Dragon Ball, I'm not even sure anymore. Man. Because, like, sometimes I go back and I rewatch some portions of Z, and I'm like, I don't even know if I prefer the manga anymore, man. Like, it's hard for me, bro, because you have legendary greatness, man. You have the godly OSTs, the Kikuchi score. And you're like, I don't even know, man. But anyways, so, and I was mainly manga for both of them in terms of, like, my overall enjoyment for them. And last year, at least when it came to Super, most definitely, like I was mainly manga only. Well, not manga only. I was still watching the anime, but I was enjoying the manga more. And I said, okay, this is my main thing. But then the Future Trunks arc hit, and I said, nah, bro, this I gotta stick, man. The anime is killing it right now, bro. The Sumitomo score, I mean, when Black comes out, bro, and Nozawa's delivery. Bro. Listen, episode 47. I don't care what nobody says. There are 2 episodes in my top 5 Dragon Ball episodes that aren't even a part of like the original of Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z, bro. Honestly, the first Super Saiyan 4 transformation, which I believe is episode 35, right, of GT, that episode, and episode 47 of Super. Those 2 are my top 5 ever, bro. Episode 47, honestly, aside from some stuff in like the Cell Saga, it honestly might be up there as like my favorite stuff in the whole series. When Black's introduction, that entire episode 47, bro. I mean, So yeah, man. Then with Goku Black arc, my entire opinion changed. And then now with the current tournament of power, man, I've been enjoying it so much on a weekly basis. I feel like a kid again. You know, we're talking with my friends every single week. Like, we're so hyped for the next episode, man, and whatnot. And it really feels like I'm a kid again whenever I watch the tournament of power. And this last episode had me so hyped, man. If you guys haven't watched it, I don't want to spoil it. How much I really loved this one particular scene in it, man. It was so sick. But yeah, and because of my growing love for the Dragon Ball anime, it's also been coincidental with my growing love. Well, I've always loved the One Piece anime, but I feel like as of late, maybe it's just me, but after the anime got off Dressrosa, from the moment that we got, you know, there was a couple of really great moments in the Dressrosa anime, but after Dressrosa, I swear, man, Zou and Whole Cake Island have been on a completely different level. I mean, really stepping the game up, man. Because during Fishman Island, during Punk Hazard, during Dressrosa, you did feel a bit of the pacing issue on a weekly basis. You know, it was still enjoyable, but you were starting to definitely feel the pacing issue, and definitely seeing the lack in the art department. From animation, you know, it is what it is. From the art department, though, you could definitely see it lacking in the art department, especially during some certain scenes in Punk Hazard and Dressrosa. But Zou, man, Zou killed it in the anime. And Whole Cake Island thus far has been absolutely killing it, man. Killing it. I've been enjoying the flipping flagnards out of Whole Cake Island, the anime. Maybe it's because how much I love the content in Whole Cake Island, I'm biased towards it, but I'm biased towards the whole series, so it wouldn't even matter. Whole Cake Island is really, really good in the anime, man. And my favorite thing about the both of these series, about both Super and the One Piece animes, aside from the music, is the stills, man. There's just certain stills. I always search for those stills, those shots that I could make a wallpaper that I could just post online and say, look at this greatness. And I feel like the art direction has been really, really good on both Super and One Piece. And I think that's just an overall turning point when it came to Toei. Because Toei's been killing it, man. One second. I think my computer is being attacked by installer right now because it just told me my disk is almost full, but I just turned it on because I just got home from work. So, oh yeah, that junk's in the red. Installer's killing my system. It's killing my system. But yeah, like when it comes to both of these animes, I feel like, so let me see, the Future Trunks, well, even before that, Universe 6, started in like summer of last year. And Whole Cake Island, the anime started, I want to say around the same, I mean, not Whole Cake Island, I'm sorry, Zoe, somewhere around there as well. And I feel like whenever those two, and then like Tiger Mask was going hard at the time as well, but it just feels like all three of these had a step up in the right direction at the same exact time. And maybe it's because they stopped working on the movies. Maybe it's because they stopped working on the specials, because, you know, we had Heart of Gold and Film Gold back to back. You know, and they have to have the best animators working on that stuff, and so it's been a lot of fun watching both of those. But I feel like for me, when it comes to both animes now, the appreciation for the behind-the-scenes stuff has been increasing so much as of late, especially with the more involved they become in both communities, in terms of the anime standpoint, because I've always been involved in the manga standpoint in both communities, especially in the One Piece side. But when it comes to the anime side, you know, from just following guys on Twitter who know their stuff about animation, know their stuff about art, storyboarding, and all that stuff, it's just, it helps me overall enjoyment experience. It really allows me to enjoy what I'm watching even more when I can appreciate it. And when I know exactly why I'm appreciating it. So, you know, following and just reading a whole bunch of forums and threads about art and animation when it comes to both Dragon Ball and One Piece, watching guys like Anime AJ, and whatnot, who are really, really good at what they do, man. And just you learn so much when you watch their videos. It just opens your eyes to just the amount of work that goes into these episodes, and you go to truly appreciate the anime side. Because normally for us, for the hardcore fans, for the casual fans, usually like they don't care, you know, they don't care. But for us in the hardcore side, normally speaking, we do care about what is adapted, what is not adapted, and that kind of stuff, because we want it to be the best possible adaptation that we could see, because we love the manga that much. I know I'm that way with One Piece. So, as of late, they've been killing it. I mean, Whole Cake Island has been killing it, man. They've been doing a great job. So, you know, going out and finding out why it is they're killing it, and getting more into behind-the-scenes stuff, finding out who's directing it, who's storyboarding this episode. You know, now every single time the new staff list comes out, that's the very first thing I'm looking forward to. Looking at the staff list, seeing the art director, seeing the animation director, seeing if they have a key animator on there, seeing the key animator, the overall director, and the flipping the writer. And you just look at these, and then I do this the exact same thing, copy, paste, and on Google, and then I search up, and I'm like, okay, so this guy's done this episode, this guy's done this episode, this guy's done this episode, and overall just increasing my knowledge when it comes to who does what, and who does, and when do they do it, and whatnot. And you know, trying to get accustomed to, whenever I'm watching the episodes, I'm like, okay, this is drawn by this dude, this is drawn by this dude, this is done by this dude, and it just overall helps my experience, because I truly am getting immersed. And it not only gets me immersed in the behind-the-scenes stuff, by being immersed in the behind-the-scenes stuff, I come to appreciate it more, and therefore, I get more immersed in the story, I get more immersed in the characters. It's just become an overall better experience for me, man. By really delving more into the behind-the-scenes stuff, which is very, very odd, because usually whenever you delve more into the behind-the-scenes stuff, you start losing appreciation for, because you already know how it's made. For me, it's the opposite, man. For me, it's the opposite, especially with these two right now. And I've been enjoying Dragon Ball Super and One Piece so much, man. I like, in terms of their anime adaptations, and of course the manga, man. The One Piece manga is killing it right now. Good lord, man. The One Piece manga is just going it. But you know, I've been really enjoying Dragon Ball Super and One Piece, man. For those reasons, you know, the behind the scenes stuff, man. It's just, I love it. I love pausing the episode, just looking at it. You know, hearing what specific soundtracks to use for certain scenes. And like I said before, whenever those lists comes out, man, I get hyped, dude. I'm like, yo, so this guy is working on this episode. He did this episode before, so this might be a really good episode. And that kind of stuff, man. You know, it reminds me a lot of how my love for professional wrestling grew after the fact that I learned everything about behind the scenes stuff. I know so much about wrestling, man, about the behind the scenes stuff in wrestling, all the terms, everything, that the dirt sheets right now, like, for me, it's half and half. You know, what's going on actual television, what's going on behind the scenes. Sometimes what's going on behind the scenes is more interesting than what's going on screen. But because what's going on behind the scenes is more interesting, you're more likely to check out what's going on in the show to see if it's actually factual, to see if it's actually a shoot. And that allows you to be more immersed into the program. I love the behind-the-scenes aspect of wrestling, and that's made me, you know, love wrestling more than I ever have. And I've been watching that since I was a little kid, since I was 3. You know, I'm a huge fan of WWF whenever I grew up, and now I'm a huge fan of everything going down in WWE because I can grow to appreciate the art and know why I'm appreciating it. And I feel like that's the same thing that's been happening to me as of late. Here on when it comes to my appreciation of Dragon Ball and One Piece. These are 2 series I've been with for a long time. 2 series I've been with for a long time, and until just recently, within the past year, getting into this side of the behind the scenes aspect of One Piece and Dragon Ball, because the behind the scenes stuff has always intrigued me, but never to this extent. Like now, like I'm full throttle in that junk, baby. I'm full throttle in it, and because I'm full throttle in it, it really does truly make me appreciate the series more, both series more. It's hard to believe because I already appreciated both series a lot. But it's awesome sauce, man. I really do enjoy when those episodes comes out, and I've watched them, and it really does allow me to just sit back and like, yeah, this is greatness. This is awesome sauce, but to also know why this is greatness and why this is awesome sauce. Or on the other side of the spectrum, why it isn't greatness and why it isn't awesome sauce. It's always great to have more knowledge. And I've truly, that's been the peak of my interest in the past couple of months is the whole behind the scenes aspect of both Dragon Ball and One Piece. And not only just Dragon Ball and One Piece, with my most recent rewatch of Evangelion, because of this newfound love that I have for the way that stuff is especially storyboarded. And you guys know me, for if you've been on this channel since I first started it off, my favorite thing about manga is how things are shot, the perspective, and just how it is that everything is laid out on the page, how the panels go well with each other, how everything flows very well. That's my favorite thing, man. Camera work, man. Camera work, but in comic form. That's what it is. And I'm finding those really good camera shots, those interesting camera shots. And then the same thing with anime. So like that's what's been driving my love for it. But going back to what I was saying, my most recent rewatch of Evangelion earlier this year, I was able to appreciate Eva series. I love so much, even more than I already did, because I was able to appreciate Hideaki Anno as a director more than I ever have been able to in the past. And it's because of this newfound love for the behind the scenes stuff. So and then that of course drew me to watching one of his other series called Karekano, which I've been absolutely loving. But getting back onto the Dragon Ball and One Piece thing, man, that's why I've had so much of that in my mind, man. And of course, I've been playing the video games. You know, I usually have like a 3-turn video game thing. Like what I mean by that is 3 games that I usually like play for like a while, and then I switch over to another 3 games, so like a similar 3 games. And on my Xbox, which is like the main thing besides my, it's between my Xbox and my Switch, for the past couple of weeks because of Call of Duty World War II coming out. I'm a big Call of Duty guy, so past couple of weeks it's been Call of Duty, One Piece Burning Blood, which I just got the 100% achievements, and Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, and I've been playing those 3. Like in rotation. When Call of Duty makes me mad, I go play Xenoverse. Xenoverse makes me mad, I go play One Piece, and I just keep that triangle. But yeah, man, and because of that, and also because of the anime, and also because, excuse me, because of my friends, my IRL friends, the guys that I play Call of Duty with, my Xbox Live Party and whatnot, these guys all are huge fans, of Dragon Ball, and I'm able to talk to them, and I'm able to speak to them about these things, and I'm able to delve into their mind and ask them why they liked a certain scene and why this scene was so good, and it's a good thing, man. It's a good thing. An eye-opening experience this past year has been, and it's thanks to this, and also thanks to Kingdom, that I can say that this year I like rekindled that love that I felt like I lost a little bit in 2016 in terms of trying to find new things, because I felt like I watched and read a lot of the stuff that's good out there, but I could never have been more wrong in my entire life. Because this year I've gone out and I've searched out and watched and read so many things that I found to be absolutely so awesome sauce, and it's because of the tiny things that I've been noticing. And so, yeah, I remember talking about this last week, where like the tiny things and like the small things really is what makes me appreciate One Piece a lot when it comes to its manga / anime counterpart. But, it's been in the past year that I've been I just love the behind the scenes stuff, man. But without further ado, guys, let's get into this Cross Epoch, man. I really want to reread this because it's been a long time since I've reread this. Man, dude, I'm so excited, man. This is gonna be a great week. I hope we all have a great Thanksgiving, man. It's gonna be a good one. We're gonna play some Call of Duty World War II Deluxe Weekend. Then tomorrow, man, with Thanksgiving, we're gonna eat some good meals, man, from breakfast to dinner. Then Black Friday's gonna be coming around, man. I'm gonna try to do some shopping. Hopefully, getting some stuff here to help me on the channel, man. I want to get a microphone. The computer, it's looking like it's not gonna be. It's definitely not gonna. At least, who knows, man? Who knows if I find like a good deal or something? But I think the computer's just gonna be out for right now. But I want to get a microphone. I'm looking for some games on sale, man. I know that Assassin's Creed Origins is gonna be like $35, and I want to get FIFA, bro. I'm trying so hard to get FIFA, man. I want to play FIFA, bro. Like, I love 17, man. I played a little bit 18 whenever I went to the Microsoft store around here the other day, and man, 18, and I kind of want to get NBA 2K18 because I want to play. I mean, Kyrie's been going ham this year, but I just I want to play my park and whatnot, but. I don't know, man. There's just so many things that I want to get where I just have to tell myself, chill, Recon, chill, bro. Take it easy, man. I'm mainly playing Call of Duty World War II anyway. Just take it easy. Buy one other game, 2 other games that you're going to play, like FIFA or whatever. And then we'll take it easy. We'll take it from there. We'll take it from there, man. We'll take it from there. But let's get into this Cross Epoch, man. Now, if you guys want to follow along, just search up Cross Epoch, the One Piece X Dragon Ball crossover. That's what I'm going to be rereading here, man. So first we're going to look here at this page, man. I love this page, yo, because it's like a dream come true, man. It really is to have like all these characters together. I remember whenever I first read this, I just had so many panels of these saved as like my wallpapers, man. Like up here you have Krillin, and shout out to it was in Resurrection F, right? Whenever Krillin had his ringtone set as I believe it was We Are. Was it We Are or We Go? I think it was We Are. It says We Are. But so right here we have Krillin, my main man Zoro, bro, Piccolo, Zoro and Piccolo next to each other, man. Shout out to Christopher Sabat, man, who does an excellent Piccolo and Zoro. I love Christopher Sabat's Zoro so much. Post time skip, man, he's been killing it thus far, and he did a great job pre-time skip too. But I wanted to see how the voices would differentiate post time skip to the pre-time skip. But Sabat just kills it as Zoro, man. He always kills it as Zoro. Then we have Nami right here, man, the goat, and Nami greatness. We have Roshi. Then we have Chopper right here on the bottom. We have the main man himself, the King Monkey D. Right next to him is Goku. Right under him is Trunks. Then it's Usopp. Then we have Bulma, man. Rest in peace, yo. Sanji. Then we have Vegeta. Vegeta and Robin. Which they actually do kind of fit, with their horns going on right here. But yeah, man, it's just incredible to me, man. Toriyama and Oda. With smiles that are filled with hopes and dreams, everyone can be Nakama in an instant. Come, let's all go together to a great adventure. And I remember on the channel when it first came out, I covered the One Piece, Dragon Ball, and Toriko special, and that was a lot of fun. I remember covering that on the old channel, and I think I covered the Toriko X One Piece crossover as well. I don't remember, but I know I did the Toriko One Piece Dragon Ball thing because me and the North Side were talking about that. And those were good times, man. Good times. Let's go ahead and go here to the next page, if it ever loads, because you know how my computer is. All right, here we go. One day, all of a sudden, some guy became the king of a country. Look at Hercule. Yeah, bro. Hey, if any of you guys play Dokkan Battle, man, listen, man. Hercule, it's because of Hercule that I have like a billion. I swear, I have like a trillion zenny. I have like a trillion zenny thanks to all those Hercules I keep getting out of these events. And I still have a bunch of Hercule still left in my gift box that I haven't even got. Like, man, my zenny game is super high thanks to Hercules and Dokkan Battle, man. It made everyone happy. We have Chopper and Krillin standing next to each other. The town is so lively now that we have a king. That's good, but I wonder how such a guy can become a king all of a sudden. What secret lies between the birth of the new king? Ah, that's it, I know. That means we're closed today. Hey, no way, that sucks. Kuri Chopa Marine Train Coaster. Krillin and Chopper. Sorry, customers. Oh, we're sorry. Taking off train coaster, hurry! Woohoo! Wow, we've got Invader. Looks like that's Bulma right here in the corner. Kapow! Yeah! Look at that. Yo, man, the two goats, man. Bulma and flippin' Nami, man. I've always loved, because Nami reminded me so much of the way that Bulma was in the original Dragon Ball. And I think that's why I, like, fell in love with Nami, like, right off the bat, because she gave me, like, those Bulma vibes, except I like Nami more, obviously, but, like, I still love Bulma a lot. So, like, having those two, like, interact together is so much fun, because both these characters, you know, these two, Fujiko Mine, Faye Valentine, like, those type of characters, I love them, man. Like, the thieves, but you know they have a reason for being thieves, man. Or not even just thieves, but, like, you know, the reason why they go out on, like, their adventures and do what they have to do at the cost of whatever. I really like those characters, man. Sorry, Bulma-ni-san, I've got all the treasures loaded. We've got to hurry up or we're not going to make it. And they have ray guns in their hand, man. Shout out to the Nazi zombies, bro. Yeah, ray gun! Porter's X2 ray gun if you pack-a-punch it, man. And this man's down here. I surrender. Hey, what's that one SpongeBob episode, man? You know what I'm talking about. If you want, it's the one whenever he's pumping it. Ah, Flagnards, man. Whatever, forget I just said it, because now that's going to bother me. Now that's going to really bother me, and I'm going to try to remember the name of that SpongeBob episode. I surrender. It was the Moon Men episode, but I don't remember it now. Do you know the location, Nami? Leave it to me, Ne-san. You know, just having Nami and Bulma, just interacting together. Look at the specification right there in that door back there, bath. Yeah, bath. Toriyama and Oda are trolls. Full speed ahead. Oh man, you know these two gotta be together, man. I love them in the Toriko One Piece Dragon Ball Z special, yo. That was funny. That was funny stuff with Sanji and Roshi especially. Post time skip Nami, man. Roshi's a savage. Yes. Oh, I see. You were attacked by a pair of space thieves, but we're pretty busy right now. Yes, bye then, Gachan. What's going on, Sanji? Sanji and Roshi together, bro. Dude, legends. Someone got robbed. What? Then why did you hang up? Why? Because we're busy now, right? That's inexcusable. It's our job. But we've got gals waiting for us at the destination. Permission granted. Because you know. You know, man. You know that they're both like, who cares? Yo? Screw our job, man. We've got gals waiting. Let's go. Worthless. We don't have to go. Hey, why, Captain Vegeta? Are you sure it's true? No, look at this, man. Usopp, Vegeta, Trunks, and Robin. That's a squad, bro. Usopp, Vegeta, Trunks, and Robin. Robin's looking mighty fine. Robin looks like she has Momonosuke going around her clothes right here, man. Looking like straight up like an Akatsuki outfit. Looking great. And then you see Vegeta over here pulling a... oh man, what was the name of that one anime? I watched like a couple episodes of it. It's a 70s, I believe, Harlock? Captain Harlock? He's rocking like the kind of robe in his back right here. Captain Harlock. Trunks looks like in the way that he did in GT, honestly, because he looks like a kid kind of, but he kind of looks like old enough to where like the same version of himself that he was in GT. You know they had to have Trunks in here, man. He's one of the most popular characters. And of course my main man himself, Usopp, in the corner, man. He's got his braided hair going on from the top. You got a little bit of horns going on here, just a necklace coming down like he's Rick Ross. Yo, my boy Usopp, man. Are you sure it's true? Yes, the darkness wrapped the sky yesterday. That's your proof. We can eat anything we want. Trees, mountains. You can't be human if you miss out on that, Trunks. I want to go too, but you have a battle appointment with Dr. Giro's Sky Pirates tonight, Usopp. I don't remember that line. Dr. Giro's Sky Pirates. Dr. Gero. This is much more important than that. You're just scared. No way. I see. Look at this stance, man. That's like a classic Vegeta stance right there. Just, yeah. I see his battle. Shout out to Zoro Family, by the way, man. Zoro got flipping LR Majin Vegeta. Lucky bastard. Lucky bastard. I got LR Goku Black, but this man got LR Majin Vegeta, bro. The legend, man. The legend, brother. Kakarot. No, what was it? Trunks, Bulma, and even you, Kakarot. That's a legendary scene, bro. The sacrifice, man. The GOAT episode. I see it's battle day, but it's pretty troublesome to fight them. Can't be helped. I guess we can take a break once in a while. Woohoo! Captain Vegeta, you're the man! You're the man! Oosh! Robin and Trunks, full speed towards the northeast direction. But Usopp-san is looking toward the west. Okay, then that way then. I love Usopp, man. Yeah, I miss Usopp, bro. Reading this just makes me miss these characters so much more, man. And it's pretty cool how it is. Robin and Usopp here, who's also part of the Wano squad. But Usopp-san is located towards the west. Okay, that way then. Are you sure this is the right direction? I've never said that this was done for the 10th anniversary, right, of One Piece. So, Frankie joined? 2007? Frankie joined? Because I don't think Brook is in this. Because Brook joined in 2008. But 2007, yeah, because 2007 was Thriller Bark. Posting lobby Thriller Bark. Oh, posting lobby Thriller Bark, that's right. He joined in posting lobby. Well, we'll see, because yeah, I was wondering, I was like, yeah, that's right. I believe this was done for the 10th anniversary, right, of One Piece. Are you sure this is the right direction? I've never said this is the right direction. Ah, flipping, here we go, man. Here we go. Zoro and Piccolo. I love these two, man. What was it? It was, in the Toriko One Piece Dragon Ball special, it was Zoro, it was Zebra from Toriko. Excuse me. And it was Vegeta, right? Or was it Piccolo too? I don't remember. I do remember, flipping Zoro and Zebra getting into it. If I'm not mistaken. I haven't seen that in a while either, so I don't even remember. How can you be so irresponsible? We both don't know the direction, so I took liberty to pick one. Yeah, for real, man. He took liberty to pick one. I love how Zoro has it. Yeah, I can't wait for Wano, bro. Look at the designs for this man right here, dude. I need Wano in my life, man. But at the same time, I love Whole Cake Island so much. And I'm like, okay, I can let Wano sit. But at the same time, like, you see these character designs, man. He's got the top knot up here, bro. He's got that Zebra. He just looks sick. I can't wait to see the outfits of the Straw Hats and Wano. Oh, train, why? Don't we hijack that? Good idea. Yeah, train robbery. Oh, it's you. Ah, Piccolo, Zoro. 2 more passengers getting on board, please. That's a lie. You're forcing yourself into the train. Here we go, man. The 2 legends, bro. Pretty much like the faces of Jump right here, man. Son Goku and Monkey D. Luffy, man. The king. Also, Luffy. Goku, you're going too, right? Yeah, I got distracted into some small adventures here and there, and now I'm late. Want to ride? It's okay, I can run. This is still considered an adventure. I see, but there's a cliff. What are you gonna do? He freaking falls off the cliff. What are you gonna do now? He can't fly, can he? Maybe I should give him a hand. Kainton! He goes into Nimbus, man. Oh, it's so fluffy. I changed my mind. I'll fly with you. See? Haha. Wait, why do you always get in the way of our world domination? Here we go, man. We will definitely take you down today. Look at these 2 legends, man. Pilaf and the main man, bro. Captain Buggy. I forgot these 2 were together. Pilaf and Buggy, man. Tetri number 55. Wait, why does this thing remind me of the whale in of the ship, the cruise ship in Hunter x Hunter? It does, like, you can't tell if you're reading this. It's on page 12, It looks like the thing from Hunter x Hunter, right? The boat, the whale. That's heading to the Dark Continent. It looks like it. Why do you always get in the way of our mission? We definitely will take you down today. In the overwhelming power of the Tetri 55, these guys are trying to impersonate Germa over here, even though Germa came out 10 years later. You're absolutely helpless. He's right, we're the king of villains. Pila Peggy, Villain Union. We'll make sure you never be able to fight ever again, you punks. Yeah! Hey, you're in our way. They're so persistent. We're in a hurry, too. There's no other way. Kamehameha Kobugamuno Bazooka! Ah! Oh, I never noticed that before. Bazoo! Ah! Legendary, man. Goofy hits a bazooka. Goku hits a Kamehameha. We're gonna see the perspective from all the way over here. It's a really, really nice panel, man. Seeing the arm stretch and the beam coming out just completely blows up that balloon. Oh, emergency villain unit captains! What? Oh, the paper mache we were using to cause menace is broken. Retreat! That Pilapagi's crew? Just shoot them down. Identified an enemy ship ahead. Leave it to me. Yo, this man Vegeta said, just leave it to me, bro. I'll take care of it. You're gonna see Nami and Bulma over here. And Vegeta, bro, I completely forgot about this. This man, Vegeta, looks up, puts up his hand, key blast. That thing just gets wiped. We just wiped, bro. Vegeta looks up and says, yeah, let me get that, son. No, something's falling down from the sky. It's going to hit the train. And Zoro and Piccolo said, it's going to hit the train? What you mean, bro? Just like bosses. They're not even looking at it like bosses. Yeah. With their hand. Yeah. With their hands, man. They're blocking with both swords crossing, man. Reverse side sword attack. Villain Union captains. This ship's no good anymore. We know that. And we see the skeleton coming up from over here. I wonder what that was. Well, do you take care of trouble or gals? Gals, of course. You read my mind. You see Pilaf and Buggy over here pwned. But Roshi and Sonya just worrying about the women, man. That's all they're worried about. When the sky suddenly lost its light, that was when someone's wish was being granted somewhere. I'll grant you one wish. Woot! Make me a king! The Miracle Balls finished their job and entered a 1-year break. And on an island far from the world, someone waited quietly for his friends to arrive. Look at this panel, man. It looks so cool. It fits that. It fits the vibe of both series. Because it looks like it's something that could belong in both Dragon Ball and One Piece. We have something right here that looks like Zoe's legs in One Piece. But then you have like oh man, what were those? Snake Way in Dragon Ball. Multiples of them. Then you have a flying ship coming on over here. We have Nami and Bulma's ship flying up from ahead. We have the train coming up over here. And then we have Sanji and Roshi's ship coming in from right here. So it looks cool. Or car coming up from over here. And it looks so awesome, man. It gives vibe of both series, because One Piece with its adventure aspect, Dragon Ball with its adventure aspect, but it has a little bit of both series, because it looks like it's on the sea, and it looks like it's something that could belong in both series. You know, the clouds up ahead because of that Dragon Ball type of atmosphere. But you know, with Zoe and like the way it looks like Zoe's legs right here gives a little bit of One Piece, and the Snake Way reminds you a lot of Dragon Ball. And it looks so cool. I really like that panel. He also had a modest wish. Oh, there you are, cutting mountains of cake and pouring tea from the rivers of tea into cups. Big Mom, you whole cake island. A modest wish. There you go. We see Krillin handing Robin over a piece of cake, and Chopper right next to Vegeta with cake. Zoro looks like he's arguing with Bulma. Then we see Trunks over here. Nami's with Roshi. Flipping Roshi, man. Inlaid jelly beans, chocolate tables, pie stamps. This is like Whole Cake Island, but combined with like Sky Island, man. It's goat. Cotton candy clouds, soft rabbit rice cakes, gummy flowers. Everything there was edible. Come on, man. Next page. Look at this panel right here, man. I remember this panel right here. I remember this panel. Because that's just a beast. Look at Shenron, bro. Shenron's just chilling like this, bro, holding a cup of tea. Shenron, because this is such a One Piece panel. This is a One Piece type of panel, man. With like the way the double page spread is working, with you know, with like the overwhelming showing of what all the characters are doing. That's what Oda does best. That is what Oda does best, is, you know, show how amazing the background looks, but at the same time shows all the individual characters and what they're doing. It's something I've always loved about One Piece color spreads, because that's something very, very impressive. When you have so much stuff happening on one page, and you can tell what everything is happening cohesively, it's incredible, man. I love it. I absolutely love it. Look at how beast Shenron looks, man. Well, so, Shenlong, guys, long time no see. We're here, bastards! And Luffy and Goku both look really, really awesome right here in these panels. The very next day after the sky lost its light at exactly 3 p.m., the wish-granting dragon's friends gathered together and held a tea party. I'm starving! Goku! Luffy! Hey, you're late, both of you. It's a feast! Man, and just happiness, man. Just happiness, you know, seeing these two series in this way, you know. Like I said before, I had read this before, but it's been a long time, and I feel like it would be a great way to reread it here on the channel with you guys, because these two series right now are I'm just enjoying both so much that they're making my Saturday nights, and I'm really, really enjoying them. So I wanted to come on here. I want to talk about both Dragon Ball and One Piece, man, and I thought, what better way than to reread the One Piece X Dragon Ball special here on the Recon Speed segment, but I love it, man. This entire panel just yells both One Piece and Dragon Ball, man. And it's incredible how both their styles mesh so well. It's awesome, man. And I truly do love this crossover. You know, it's been a while since I've read the Toriko One Piece one, or watched it. Does it have a manga version? I don't even remember. I know I watched it because I remember the opening with a version of with One Piece. But yeah, man, I've been enjoying these two series so much, and I just wanted to talk about it, man. I just wanted to talk about both these series, and talk about why I've been enjoying them so much in terms of their anime counterparts. But I love them both, man. Dragon Ball, One Piece, awesome sauce. But you guys have an awesome day. Thank you so much for watching. Yeah, this had to have been 2006, because that is the so in the table of contents, the little circle thing that it shows, you can tell like what time period it was in. And right here is whenever Luffy goes Gear 2nd, and that was back in like the post Denny's Lobby, Thriller Bark era. They were still using that picture, so this was in 2007. This was in 2007. So that gave me confirmation right there. But thank you guys so much for watching. Have an awesome sauce of a day. So I want to come on here and talk about Dragon Ball, One Piece, man, and you know, about the awesome sauce. But thank you so much for watching, guys. I will see you guys for the One Piece chapter on Friday, and I hope you all have a very, very wonderful Thanksgiving. And I'll see you guys on Friday, man.